I'm glad you're here, especially if you have tried traditional diets in the past, have gained weight back, have struggled, and you're almost giving up hope. Like I am glad if especially if that's you, because this will be the last thing that you'll ever need to learn. This will become real life. It's based on real food. It's a 6-week program, but it really teaches you how to eat this way for life and gain control and discipline. And that's just priceless. Like that's just so exciting for me. This is my this is my mission. My degree's in exercise science. I've been in the fitness industry for over 25 years in many aspects of the industry. And when you start R3, there are more than 10 tips for success, but I'm only going to touch on about 4 right now. You might want to take notes as we go. Trust the process. What does that mean? Trust the process when you're trying something new, and just trust that the thousands of other people who've had success with this, were in your boat, and maybe they were scared too. Read the plan, ask questions, reread the plan. But just trust it as you go. Don't quit no matter what, because this you can't cheat on this plan. There's no cheating. There's only choices. Make sure that you eat according to hunger. And that's a really new concept for a lot of people who have dieted in the past. They always feel like they're deprived. Make sure you're eating as much foods as you need to feel satisfied from the yes list. And I will show you the yes list tonight. Make sure you're eating every couple of hours foods from the yes list so you're satisfied, so you never get starving and then you never lose control of your choices. Drink lots of water. I am so thirsty right now, which means I am dehydrated. Had a long day. I worked out hard. I definitely need lots of water tonight. I'm going to jump to number 10. Forgive yourself now before you start R3, and live in gratitude, because you're not going to be perfect at this. No one is perfect at this, and no one is asking for perfection. You're going to eat foods that you want, and it's not a choice. It's not a cheat. Don't sabotage yourself. It's okay. Just come back and get back into the program. Okay. Thousands of people have had success with R3, and I'm not exaggerating. I look at Michelle Edling, top right. She lost a good amount of weight. I can't even tell you how much. I know she lost probably 30 something pounds, but she has her energy back. She's working out hard. She's in great shape. She's the top right. She has a couple little kids. I look at Susan Smith in the bottom, in the middle. Amazing success story. Great transformations happening every single day with R3. You're not going to feel hungry because you're going to eat according to hunger. There's lots of choices. So you're not going to count calories. Yay. You're not going to count grams. You're not going to count points. You're not going to have to weigh foods. There's no yo-yoing, and there's no journaling. I taught those things for years. I even followed many of those things for years. But you don't do those things forever. No one does those things forever. No one eats protein only forever. People want variety, and there's no cheating. There's only choices on R3. So remember that. R3 teaches you freedom and healing, and that comes in many different avenues for different people, because we're all coming from different places. Just remember that you're going to eat according to hunger, and it's important to use the right words. We're not cheating, we're making choices, things like that. There are 3 2-week sessions to follow. In the first one, it's called Reset. You will be experiencing more energy in those first 2 weeks. You will be experiencing less sugar and carb cravings. Many people decrease inches and lose a couple pounds. They just feel better because you're getting sugars out of your blood. That's what's happening. We're training your body to use fat more efficiently for fuel. So you're going from fat storage mode to fat burning mode. As soon as that happens, we need to reintroduce some sugars and carbs, healthy ones, of course. I'm not talking about chocolate bars. That can come in real life once in a while, but I'm talking about fruit, healthy fruit. If you're missing it, have a serving every day. If you're missing carbs, every other day. You need to bring in at least 3 servings of carbs in the reintroduced phase, so your body metabolizes them. We need carbs, especially if you're working out. You might need to bring in carbs a little sooner. And then we go into my favorite phase of this plan. It's called real life. You will learn how to eat balanced during holidays, at a birthday party. I hope you have a piece of cake on vacation. It's not a cheat. It's a choice and it's okay. And when you bring those choices in weeks 5 and 6, you're not going to want them as often because you're better in tune with your body. You're feeling better and now you don't want those foods as much. They can come in occasionally, but there's not an addiction. There's no guilt, there's no fail. It's only real food, it's only real life. Make sure that when you start, you weigh and measure yourself right now, tonight or tomorrow, and then once every 2 weeks, you weigh and measure. I said people learn freedom. Many people weigh themselves every day. We don't need to be doing that. The numbers on the scale are not telling us anything about our health or our muscle. Why are you starting now? What inspired you to get on this call tonight? Write it down. Have you lost hope? Are you not fitting in your clothes comfortably? Are you sick and tired of feeling sick and tired? Are you following a family's footsteps that led to disease? You can stop it. You can do your best to stop it with food and a healthy lifestyle. Do you not have enough energy to play with your kids or grandkids? What's inspiring you? Why you're starting now? Write it down. What are your goals? Be really clear with these goals. Even if you don't think they're ever going to happen, you gotta write it down. And it starts with the brain. It starts with the mind. What are your goals? Do you want to run a marathon? That's not one of my goals. Do you want to run a mile under 10 minutes? I can handle that. Do you want to walk up the stairs with less pain? Do you want to be free of sugar and carb addictions? Do you want to feel good in your body? Do you want more energy? Just write down your goals really clear. It's really important. Here's the plan. It's 10 pages long. It's really simply laid out. It's beautiful. It's doable. Let's click the slide to the next one. It's 10 pages long. Let's go through reset. So what are you going to experience in the first 2 weeks? What kind of foods? You're going to be eating low carb, adequate protein, moderate fat. You're going to be following a no list of foods and a yes list of foods. Super doable. You're not going to feel hungry because you're going to be eating according to hunger. Every couple of hours, as much as you need and want from the yes lists. And here they are. There's 3 big pages of yes foods from all the food groups. And then there's a half a page of no foods. Don't worry, it's only 2 weeks. Many of those foods are going to come back. They're healthy. Some of them shouldn't come back, and some of them will come back once in a while when you want them. You might be surprised to see corn, peas, and carrots. It's only 2 weeks. They're higher on the glycemic index, which means they convert to sugar more easily in the blood. Fruit, it's only 2 weeks. But remember, the no list is only to be followed 80% of the time. So if you need a little fruit or some of these foods, 20%, the healthier foods on the no list, you can. It's not sugar-free. It's not carb-free. We're not keto. We're just shifting the metabolism. And if you're looking at these foods and you say, I don't eat dairy, I'm vegan, I'm plant-based, I'm gluten-free, I like to eat paleo or Mediterranean style, it's okay because you get to choose your foods. We're not telling you what to eat. We're not giving you a prescription of food. We're giving you choices, and we're giving you the science of weight loss. You're learning the skill of weight loss. There's a couple rules to the skill of weight loss to the first 2 weeks in reset. Number 1, write this down. You must eat a protein within that first hour of waking up. That's going to help your blood sugar to be more stable and steady in the morning. You're going to choose your foods. I see some hands raised. I'll get to questions at the end, but you get to choose anything you want. So I may want one day 2 eggs and cheese and turkey bacon, coffee and cream. Another day, if I'm running out the door, I might want a protein shake. You may work out first thing in the morning and want a fat burning bar or shake before you work out. And then you'll start your breakfast or your protein an hour after you work out. So it's your choice. You will learn the choices and freedom as you go. But then rule number 2, in the first 2 weeks, you need to eat something every 2 to 3 hours. Because what happens If you don't eat and 4 and 5 hours go by, you're more likely to make a poor choice, right? So snack away. Look at the foods on the yes list. Some of you may want nuts and seeds or cheese or yogurt or meat or beef jerky that's healthier or turkey jerky or a meal replacement bar or a protein shake or a snack bar or a protein bar. It's your choice. And since you eat according to hunger, you might not be hungry mid morning. Just take a couple almonds or one or a bite of a bar. It doesn't have to be a lot, it's according to your hunger. Everyone's different. This is not cookie cutter. You're going to really get in fine tune with your body. Now we go into weeks 3 and 4. You will slowly reintroduce a few foods from the no list. So you're continuing to eat low carb, but now you're bringing in maybe a baked potato one night or sweet potato. 2 days later, you might want a healthy bread with a sandwich. 2 days later, you might be missing oatmeal or cereal or crackers. It's your choice. Most people will bring in a carb every other day, every 3 days, and see how their weight loss progresses. If it slows down, back off a little bit. Eventually, we need to eat carbs every single day. They give us good energy, and you're going to learn how to do that. Now we go into my favorite part of the plan, real life, weeks 5 and 6. Eat what you want in moderation. And that means plan a meal of your choice. And if it includes dessert, that's okay. If you're missing that and if you need that psychologically, go get it. Okay. If you're coming to R3 from a fast food habit and you're kind of craving a Whopper and fries and a Diet Coke, go get it. If you're missing a Dairy Queen dessert, go get it. If you're at your mom's house and she's making your favorite lasagna and garlic bread and a glass of wine, have it. There's no damage, there's no guilt, but analyze how you feel after that meal. You might not want it as often. So it's really interesting how that process happens as the weeks and months progress. We have an exclusive Facebook group. If you decide this is where you want to go and you're ready, we're going to add you to that group tonight. There's actually over 36,000 people in the group asking questions, posting success, posting highs, posting lows, answering questions, sharing food recipes, sharing product recipes. We have a challenge usually 3 to 4 times a year. And our last challenge for this year starts Monday, October 14th. Registration in this group, you have to come into this group first, then go to the announcements, find the challenge registration. It's only $10. You will have access in a new secret group. You'll be a part of the challenge for 6 weeks. You will have live exercise classes, live meal prep classes, live coaching classes by me. You will have guest people who come on and meal prep and do exercise classes. We'll also have live interviews from people who've had success with R3. So you're going to learn so much during those 6 weeks, and we will have prizes, which is super fun. I want to shift gears a little bit and talk about which products and foods you'll use for success following R3 and how everyday products can affect your health and your weight loss because chemicals can affect your hormones, can affect your metabolism, can affect your health and your lungs. How to save time and money when you shop online from my favorite store called Melaleuca.com. And I'm going to give you a little tour, but I'm going to focus on the tools that I recommend in R3. They're R3 approved, okay? They're Melaleuca R3 approved. You shop online at a discount at Melaleuca.com. And it's kind of like an online Costco. So if you've ever shopped from one of those stores, you shop online, but we only have a $19 membership. You don't have to buy in bulk because things are concentrated, and you shop at a 30 to 50% discount. So lots of money savings, and it's convenient. I want you to focus on the first 2 shopping aisles: peak performance and supplements, sports nutrition, healthy foods, and weight loss tools, backup bars. People snack. People need nutrition. People need supplements. But I'm not talking about Centrums and One-A-Days. When people stop taking those, they can't tell the difference in their energy. I'm talking about supplements that give you energy, decrease inflammation, things like that. So we'll go into a little more detail about the first two aisles, and I'll just touch on the other four aisles for 2 minutes. Skincare and cosmetics are absorbed into your skin. Personal care products, medicine cabinet, home cleaning, laundry, and dish care. These types of products in our homes usually contain chemicals like bleach, ammonia, parabens, things that, if are absorbed into our body, are affecting our cells, affecting our lungs, affecting our hormones, affecting our organs and metabolism. So it's very important to live toxic free, but you want to do it on a budget because there can be overpriced products in the market. Things that touch your skin, like lotions and deodorants and soaps and shampoos, make sure they're formaldehyde free, paraben free, because those things are affecting your health. And you can shop here on a budget for these items. As you run out of things, you can always replace. Now, most people know essential oils are good for our body, but did you know that grapefruit essential oil boosts metabolism just if you smell it? Did you know that cinnamon essential oil reduces cravings for sugar just if you smell it? When you use essential oils, make sure they're 100% pure. Ours are, but ours are also offered at a 30 to 50% discount compared to competitor prices, which is amazing. One last slide here about products, and then I'll go back into R3. People who clean their homes at least once a week using store brand cleaners that contain bleach, you know what I mean, where you can't breathe, bathroom cleaners, kitchen cleaners, things with toxic ingredients, laundry detergents, Tide, things like that, full of chemicals. When you're using them at least once a week, there has been a study over 20 years with over 6,000 subjects documenting that it's as damaging as smoking 20 cigarettes a day for 20 years. They damage your lungs. And you know that because when you use it, you need to put on the fan, you need to go outside. It's very important to use plant derived, biodegradable ingredients. And we have that on a budget, and they don't even need safety caps. Super awesome. Melaleuca products will become your best friends. Why? Because you snack, right? Who doesn't snack? This is real food. We're talking about real food, but sometimes you just can't get to a good meal and you need a backup. I always put Ultra Performance protein bars in my purse. I cut them up into 20 little pieces in a sandwich bag, and it will stay there for 3 or 4 days because I'm always nibbling on it when I need it in between meetings or in between phone calls, and I can't get to my sandwich or I can't get to my salad. Most mornings, I actually drink a chocolate Proflex 20 protein shake. It's easy, it's convenient, it tastes, from what I remember, a Wendy's Frosty. It's really good. And I buy 30 servings in a month for $30. Sometimes I use Attain as a backup because it's really good. It's a little smaller than the protein bar, but it's just a great backup. And sometimes you use the backups as your plan A, but they're really good as a plan B, and they're healthy and they're approved on the plan. They have the right ingredients and the right grams of everything. Even though we don't count that stuff, they're good. They're on the yes list. GC Control is great for sugar cravings and carb cravings. I'll talk more about that. But let's say you're not a breakfast eater. You wake up, you're out the door, you have coffee, you're not hungry till 11 or whatever it might be. No problem. Eat according to hunger. You might only want half a protein shake. You might only need a bite of a bar, honestly. But that gets your metabolism going and it helps to keep the blood sugar level steady. So remember that. It doesn't have to be a lot. Just eat according to your hunger. You might be thinking, wait, I'm soy free, I'm gluten free, I'm vegan, I'm dairy free. I don't know if I can do this. Yes, you can. No problem, because we have an aisle for people with dietary restrictions and it's super affordable as well. So you can have your backups here in the select line. Okay. Make sure you're drinking lots of water. It's super important. And like I said, my water's sitting there. I want it, but I'm not going to take a break of talking. I'm so thirsty. I need to rehydrate myself, and I will starting tonight. It's just been one of those days. My family never runs out of these two items because sometimes water gets boring for me. For $3.99, I buy a box of Splash H2O, and it makes my family 5 gallons of fruit punch, iced tea, raspberry lemonade. It's your choice. My kids love it. I love it. It doesn't have aspartame in it. It's amazing. I also use Sustain Rehydration Drink, and I obviously didn't use it today. But my favorite is raspberry lemonade. It's in my pantry. I usually don't go a day without it, but it was one of those days. For $10, I think it's like 60 servings. I got to look at the container. Or you can buy drink packets, and they're convenient for on the go. They're so tasty, and they replace Gatorade and Propel and things like that. When I would be talking to a weight loss client in the past, FiberWise is kind of like one of those non negotiable items for me. I recommend it for everyone to try, especially when they're going through R3, because most of our guts aren't really healthy. If we live here in this country, we're probably not eating super, super healthy. Carbs and sugars come in a lot of processed foods. Even if you don't have symptoms in your gut like diarrhea, constipation, acid reflux, heartburn, or irritable bowel syndrome, I recommend FiberWise. It has 12 grams of fiber, pre and probiotics, and healing herbs for the gut. So, what it does, it actually flushes out toxins, fat, and cholesterol, and it's under $20. I love berry, orange, and peach. It's amazing. In the R3 plan, it's recommended you drink it 30 minutes before dinner in the beginning because it makes you feel really satisfied. You're going to eat a little less dinner, and you're going to be in control of your nibbling choices throughout the evening. Once you feel in the rhythm of R3, you can drink FiberWise anytime. I usually like it before bed. It just makes me feel satisfied and good, and it's super healthy for your gut. I've been a trainer for many, many years, so exercise is very important, and I teach it. But in the beginning of R3, don't stress yourself out with all these new things. Take it one step at a time. If you're in pain, if you don't have a lot of energy yet, if you need to lose a lot of weight, let's focus on the food choices first. Let's start easing into R3. As you feel more energy and less pain, let's start moving your body, okay? Let's gradually start moving. And guess what? You're going to want to because you have more energy. When that happens, remember access bars or shakes. Consume them 15 minutes before you exercise on an empty stomach. And it's scientifically proven you will burn more fat for fuel while you're exercising and a little bit afterwards. Super amazing. I don't run out of these. I used to hide them from my kids, but now I stock up. If you're kind of craving a little piece of sugar, eat a piece of Access bar. Access is a total freebie. You can start your day with one and then start your protein after you exercise. It's your choice, but it's such a great tool. I usually buy 20 bars a month for about $28. And I usually get a couple boxes free with my loyalty shopping dollars, which I'll share in just a minute. Peak Performance is another one of those items that I ask people to write down and start right away. Many people I've talked to in the past take Centrums or One-A-Days, like I said before, and if they miss a couple days, they don't feel the difference. It's because science shows we're only absorbing 8 to 10% of those nutrients. When I'm talking to someone that's not taking supplements, I ask them if they're open to trying an absorbable, high quality supplement, and they usually say yes. And Peak Performance is the one that I recommend for a couple reasons. It's backed by science, and it's proven to reduce inflammation in your body. That's one of the symptoms of aging. I mean, we all have inflammation. That's part of the aging process, but we can get rid of it. We can slow it down. We can slow down free radical activity in our cells. So the root cause of degenerative conditions in aging are free radicals and inflammation in the body. You will feel it. You will feel it after a couple days of taking it, but you won't really believe it until you run out and miss a couple days and you say, wow, it really did make a difference. That was my experience. I thought, is this really making me feel better? But when I ran out and waited for them to arrive because I didn't stock up properly, I could tell the difference. Now, every product that I showed you has a product point attached to it. So look at the Peak Performance. It's 42 points a box. That lasts you a month. Families usually shop for well over 100 points a month, super easy. When you choose to shop monthly for at least 35 product points, now you qualify for super discounts. preferred prices, 30 to 50% off. You qualify for coupons. You qualify for free loyalty shopping dollars. So write that down. The magic number is 35. When I'm talking to someone who's starting R3, they usually shop for at least 80 points, 100 points. It's just the things that they need, some backups, some snacks, some vitamins, some supplements, things like that. A single person on a single income might shop for at least 45 to 55 points a month, just their basic necessities. A family like mine, 7 people, can easily shop for 3 or 400 points a month. So it's your choice, but 35 is that magic number where all the savings kick in. Now, if you look at these bundles, this is where you're going to save the most money when you're easing into R3. So my favorite R3 starter pack is the top right picture. Why? Because it has GC control. Helps with sugar cravings, helps with appetite. I love FiberWise for the reasons I told you about a couple minutes ago, and I absolutely love Peak Performance Metabolic Pack. So that's my favorite. That's probably the best savings. I also love the bottom right picture because you get more GC control. You get Attain meal replacement bars or snack bars, and you get Splash H2O. So it's your choice. Make sure you look at the product bundles when you're shopping. And when your account is set up in just a couple minutes, you will get $20 free tonight. So write these few things down. You could get FiberWise for free. You could get Ultra Performance protein bars for free, or Attain bars, or Access bars, or you could get my favorite ProFlex 20 protein shake for free tonight. $20 kicks in tonight, as long as you shop within in a short period of time. And then you can watch more Learn to Earn videos and earn up to $100 free and try lots of free things. And then 15% back watching more videos every single month going forward. Make sure that you customize your membership pack right away. So when your account is being set up tonight, if you ever forgot to shop, which you probably won't because people shop every single day, but if you ever forgot to shop and didn't want to cancel, you're going to get your favorites. And you're never going to be without your favorites, and it's going to protect your membership. And you can edit that. You can change it at any time. We also have a marketplace where you can save up to 30% back and sometimes more in loyalty shopping dollars. So make sure you learn about that in your videos and online. And I want to wrap it up here. You've been a really great audience and very quiet. I like some interaction. So you're going to save time and money. You're going to shop as a customer with an annual $19 membership. That's it. You're going to shop at a 30 to 50% discount. You're going to shop from home online, earn $100 free. Everything's delivered to your door, and monthly shopping is what makes it all work. That's how you save the most money. Remember that you are rewarded when you refer others to join you on this journey. Most people who achieve their weight loss goals and are shining and they're on their way, they're feeling healthier, people are going to start asking you, what are you doing? And you can refer them and get them started. And Melaleuca is going to send you a thank you check every single month. So ask your friends and family, your coworkers, your neighbors, let's do this together, especially that the challenge starts Monday. And let's get going. I never paid for a Melaleuca product in 23 years, and I have a large family. I've always had customers that I referred every single month. What's your story? Picture yourself in the middle. Let's go to your before picture. And what does your after picture look like? Look at Sarah Stukel in the middle row on the left. Before and after. Her after is on the left. She could not believe how doable this plan was in the first 2 weeks. She lost a good amount of weight, but what she says mostly is that she's in control of her food choices. She's not addicted to sugars and carbs. She doesn't feel puffy. She has more energy, and she's helping so many people change their lives. She inspires me every single day. And that's what I love most about Melaleuca. Melaleuca is a business built by customers who love our products. People know that we care. We want to offer hope. That's why referring customers makes so much sense for so many people. You can't help but share it with people when you see people struggling and people who've given up hope. It's like, stop. You got to do one more thing. This will be your last thing. Where are you right now? What intrigues you? Where do you think you're at right now? Number one means, yes, I am excited. I'm intrigued. I'm a little nervous, maybe, but I want to start R3. I have some goals and I'm a number one. Number two means that, yes, I'm definitely a number one. But when you were talking about those toxic ingredients, I have chemicals under my kitchen sink, in my bathroom, in my laundry room. We use that. I need to convert my home and I want to do it right now, or I want to ease into it. I'm a number two. Number three means that, yes, I'm a number one. I have weight loss goals. I want to be healthier. I want to get rid of sugars and carbs, the addiction. And I'm a number two. I want to go green on a budget. This is awesome. And I'm a number three because I have friends and family that I want to help. I want to make referrals and I want to earn an income. So let the person know that referred you, whether you're a one, two, or three, and that can change at any time. And they will set up your account tonight in about 2 to 3 minutes. Make sure you let them know what your goals are and your needs, and they will help you choose your best options to get started right away. You will get $20 free tonight. So hopefully you wrote down some notes, what you want for free tonight. And then you will get the additional money up to $100 free over the next couple of months. So start getting to know your favorites. When your account is set up in a couple minutes, you want to look at the customer savings packs, the new customer savings packs. You will save over $100 on many of these packs, which means you're getting peak performance for free. Now, in that top pack, you're saving $160. You're getting FiberWise. You're getting the fat burning access bars. You're getting GC Control Shake. You're getting the Attain meal replacement bars. You're getting the Sustain drink, and you're getting peak performance. That is a phenomenal savings. So just look at those packs, see what you want to start with. And we don't need that. So we're going to stop sharing the screen. Here I am. I wish I could see everybody. Let me go to the chat room. And does anyone have any questions? Awesome. Oh, awesome. Michelle Edling, there you are. You lost 28 pounds. I wasn't sure. Awesome, Michelle. Thanks for sharing. Valerie, you, 9:18 p.m. Okay. I am currently doing keto and intermittent fasting, 24. I understand. And am a bit concerned about transitioning to R3. I get it. I've done it too. Even though I plan to stop keto anyway, I'm still concerned about how this will affect me because I have hypothyroidism. Right now, I feel good, control of my cravings and carb consumption, and I don't want to lose that. I agree. Can you please speak to these concerns? Valerie, absolutely. Do you have weight loss goals? Do you still want to lose more weight, Valerie? Type it in as I talk and I'll check. Yes. How much weight do you want to lose? If you want to share, tell us. If not, that's okay. 60 pounds. Awesome. Thanks for sharing. Valerie, I've done every diet out there. My degree's in exercise science. I struggled with my weight in my 20s, compulsive eating, over exercising to make up so I wouldn't gain weight. I had to go through the process. I'm thankful that I did keto. I'm thankful that I learned intermittent fasting. I'm thankful that I kept learning and growing on my journey and went into R3 because R3 is something you can do for life. Intermittent fasting, most people don't want to do that for life, and most people realize it's not healthy for them. Okay. Keto is not something you might want to do for life. Most people won't. Most people will go off, think they had success, and go back. Okay. R3 is something you can do for life, but it's your choice. I'm not saying those things are bad because there's a time and place for them and they do help people. So I'm not bashing. I've done it. Okay. If you're wanting to go into R3, I would say this. Go through the first 2 weeks really strict. It's kind of like keto, but it's not as strict. So you're going to have that balance. Analyze how you feel after the second week, Valerie. And if you want to do the reset phase another week or two, you can. But I want you to start bringing in a fruit once or twice a week and a carb maybe once or twice a week. I'm talking low. You're going to learn discipline by doing that. Don't be alarmed when you bring that carb in, you kind of fall off the deep end a little bit and you realize you need discipline. Rein yourself back in. maybe reset for another couple of days. But I really want you to give this a try because this is something healthy, real food based for life. Don't you want a piece of birthday cake once in a while? Sometimes I don't really want it because I don't have a sweet tooth, but I want to partake in the party. I want to be normal, right? Don't you want to have pasta once in a while or a sweet potato or maybe even a French fry and not feel guilty? I'll be perfectly honest. My husband was eating Doritos last night, and I sat there and I was like, I don't want Doritos. And I sat there, and then I went to bed, and then I didn't go to sleep. I was reading, and I came back out, and I was like, you know what? I kind of do want a Dorito. And I had a couple Doritos, and it was like, you know what? It's okay. I don't need 10 of them. I had 4 of them, and I was like, I remember what they taste like. I don't want to go down that path again because I remember when I used to eat a whole bag of Doritos, the next day I would feel puffy and I would feel tired and I wouldn't feel like working out. And I don't want to do that again. But a taste of a Dorito and knowing that I have balance, that's what R3 teaches you. People actually gain discipline. And what that means is that they grow in the virtue of temperance. Is this worth it? Is this good for me? Practice. Analyze this before I wrap up the call. What are you good at? And I'm talking to everybody. Were you good at it the first time you did it? Are you a singer? Are you a writer? Do you do crafts? Are you a speaker? Are you, an artist or whatever? Are you a carpenter? Are you a businessman? Whatever you are, were you good at it the first time you ever tried it? It took practice, it took skill, it took learning. And it's the same thing with R3. You're going to grow in discipline the more you try it. So never quit. It's real life, it's real food, it's your choice. And I can talk forever, as you can tell. So I'll zip it. Someone else says, I love this. I have done keto and I loved it, but I agree that a balance is important. And I like how this can be a lifestyle for life. That's awesome. You get it. Valerie also finished. I'm going on a cruise in 3 weeks, so I need a different plan than keto. Thank you for your feedback. Oh my gosh. Enjoy the cruise. Know that you're going to have a lot of choices there. Most people gain 8 pounds on a cruise. I'll never forget. I trained a class. Half of them went and they came back all 8 pounds or 10 pounds heavier. Start your day with a protein. Just have the eggs, have the omelet, have the meat. Start your day with a protein. There's going to be lots of choices. Have a little snack mid-morning. Go to the lunch. Fill your plate with the salad and the veggies, but take spoonfuls of the things you like, okay? So you can do it, no problem. Okay, guys, that's all I have for tonight. I cannot wait to meet you in the R3 Facebook group as soon as possible. Join the challenge. Remember, registration closes this Sunday night, October 13th at 11:59 p.m. Central Time, okay? I'm so excited too. I'm going to do it. So, and I'm going to be exercising and we're going to do this together. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye. Have a great night. Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to share. You're welcome. And I will catch you again. We have another live webinar tomorrow morning, same place, same time at 11 a.m. Central Time. Let me just make sure and confirm that I'm speaking correctly. 11 a.m. Central Time with me. And we will also have other presenters for R3 in the future, which is so awesome. Good night, guys. Thanks. Have a great night. Sleep tight. I was going to say